And we are back. Hello everyone, welcome back to 5 Minutes Code channel where I will be explaining the solution of every problem of lead code and geeks for geeks within less than 5 minutes. So without wasting time, let's get started. So today's problem of the day is make array elements unique, which is marked as a medium level problem. Alright, let's find out what we will be given into this problem and what we have to do. So we will be given one array ARR of integer types. Its length can be at max 10 raised to the power 6 and the elements will also be in the range from 0 to 10 raised to the power 6. Okay, alright. So now what we have to do? We have to find minimum number of increment operations required to make all the elements of the array unique. Okay, come on, one more time. We have to make some increments. Remember, increments, we cannot decrement, we cannot decrease any number, we just can increase the elements, increase numbers. Okay, and we have to increase like till that time all the elements of the array are unique. Okay, all the elements of the array are unique. All right, and we have to return like how many times we have incremented, and we will simply return our answer. And in one operation a value can be incremented by one only. Okay, we can only increment one, like at one time we can only increment one value, so it's like total number of incremented values, we have to return that. Okay, all right, I hope that problem explanation will be clear. You can go through these examples as well to have a better understanding. Now how we can do this? Look, first thing to get to, let's say, think if we have got array unique or not, if the array is unique or not, to solve the array. Okay, first step is to solve the array. Okay, all right, and after that we will follow one approach. Let me explain you that. So I have taken this good example which will be, let's say, clearing all the cases of all the doubts as well. So let's first of all sort this. So after sorting, it will be 1 2 5 6 6 8 9 9 9. Okay, something like this, it will be sorted something like this. Okay, all right, and we will start from first index and I will check if the previous index is equal or greater. Okay, if the previous index is equal or greater. Now you will be thinking how this previous index will be greater when we have already sorted it. I will tell you that as well. I will tell you that as well. Okay, so 1 2 5 6 6 8 9 9, this is sorted. So I will first of all start from this 2. I will check if it is previous equal or greater. No. Okay, I will go to 5. Its previous is greater or equal. No. Okay, 6, its previous is greater or equal. No. Okay, 6, if its previous is greater or equal. No, it is equal, it is equal. Okay, so my current count total incremented is 0. Okay, now what I will do is I will be adding 1 to this. I will be adding 6, I will make it 7. Okay, it is 6, I will make it 7. So if 7 was earlier present, then also I will make 7. Okay, all right, so now 7 is there. Okay, now I have incremented once, so I will do plus 1. Okay, all right, so 7 is there. Now again I go to 8. If the previous is greater or equal. No. Okay, 9, if the previous is greater or equal. No. Okay, this 9, if, let me delete all the things then first of all. Okay, something like this. Now I am on the, let's say, second last element, this 9. Okay, if the previous is greater or equal. Yes, the previous is equal. Okay, so how many times it is greater or equal? 1, like it's equal, so I will just add 1. Okay, all right, 1 is added. Now as you know, I will increment this 9 as well by 1, so it will be something like 10. It will become 10. Okay, all right, now again let's move to this 9. Okay, now the previous is greater. Now the previous is greater, so how many times I have to increase this 9 so that it becomes greater than the previous? 2 times. Okay, 10 minus 9 plus 1. Okay, 10 minus 9 plus 1, 2. Okay, so I will add 2 to this and our answer will be 4. So this is the expected answer and this is the expected approach which we are going to do. Let's say, let's rewind the approach once again. First of all, sort the array. Okay, we start from first index. If the previous is greater or equal, so how many times we have to increase? We will definitely get that simply by arri minus 1 minus arri, and then we will do plus 1 to increase that. Okay, so this is it, and after that we will increment our answer by that many times as well and update the current pointer. Okay, so these are 3 steps. All right, let's me go to the code section so that it will be, you guys will better understand it. Okay, the code is very small. All right, meanwhile, if you have loved the explanation, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video. Okay, int answer is equal to 0. Okay, something like this. I will start from first index I plus plus, something like this, and I will check. Look what I told. If arri is less than or equal to ARR of I minus 1. Okay, something like this. ARR I minus 1 is greater or equal to ARR I, then at that case I have to increment. How much we will increment? So I will do simply like answer plus is equal to, look, ARR I minus 1 minus ARR I plus 1. So how we will simply say, look, Earlier it was 10. Let's see, you if you remember the previous example I gave, the previous one was 10, the current was 9. Okay, so how many times I have to increment 9? 2 times. How? 10 minus 9 plus 1, that is 2 times. Okay, so it's a very common sense, like if this is 10, so I have to increment plus 1 to it. Okay, so it will be like 2 times. Okay, all right, I hope this point will be clear. There is nothing much here. And after that, what we will do, we will simply increment my current. I is equal to ARR of I minus 1 plus 1. Okay, so if earlier was 10, now the let's say current will be 11. Okay, all right, and I will simply return answer here. That's it, guys. That's it. I will submit it directly. I'm also solving it for the first time. Let's see if it get accepted or not. Okay. Few issue are there. Let me check it once. Oh my god, I've done the biggest blunder. I've just missed the first step. I will simply solve the array first. Okay, that was very silly mistake. Let me submit it again. Meanwhile, if you have loved the explanation, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video. All right, it's getting accepted. So yeah, that was it. Please subscribe the channel, and I'm going to see you again tomorrow. Till then, keep on coding and bye.